you. Chris Godinez, licensed professional counselor, also the host of We Need to Talk on every Sunday at noon, and then I do these little videos throughout the week. This video is for educational and informational purposes only. The views and opinions stated herein are mine and mine alone. They do not represent the ACA, the APA, or any other therapist for that matter. Boom, shakalaka, done. I'd like to thank my sponsor, BetterHelp. BetterHelp, BetterHelp.com/Chris Godinez. They're an online therapy company. They are international. They have over 40,000 therapists working with them, which is awesome. They will, you fill out a questionnaire and they will place you with a master's level or PhD level therapist either in your area or that can do international. Been getting great feedback from people using them. It's been very helpful. So, and they do different modalities, like they can do chat, they can do video, that kind of thing. So thank you, BetterHelp.com/Chris Godinez. Okay, on to the questions. I don't understand how these narcs want everyone to hurt how they hurt or don't feel at all. I wouldn't wish my painful struggles, traumatic experiences on anyone. Everyone deserves to be happy. How do they not have empathy? Okay. Nature, nurture. Nature, nurture. Nature, nurture. Okay. Most people are born with empathy. Little kids. It's like, I remember babysitting my nephew when he was just itty bitty, and I must have been about, 12 or 13. And we were watching a movie and it got really, really sad. And so he picked up on the emotion and he started crying, even though he didn't really understand what was going on. And so, I was like, oh, we need to change the channel. Let's put something on that's happy. So I did, and, he got happy. So kids are born, we're born with empathy. Narcissists are not. Narcissists are not born with empathy. They do not have that empathy cog. So nature, nurture. Now, can somebody have the empathy beaten out of them? Yeah, I think that could happen. Absolutely. However, how many of us have been through abuse? Everybody who's watching this channel, obviously. So we've all been through abuse. You don't see most of us turning into abusers. You don't. So it's nature, nurture. So nature, whether we have empathy or not, we either are born with it or we're not. Nature sets us up to either succeed or fail, basically. And nurture, how the family of origin treats us, either pushes us off the ledge and over the abyss or holds us back from the abyss. Okay. Both are equally important. It's like whether you're born with empathy or not, and whether you have a family that is going to be supportive and kind and loving, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So nature, nurture, why do they do what they do? Well, narcissists are all about the win. I win, everyone else loses. That's what they do, okay? So with them wanting to hurt other people, remember, there's an element of sadism in there when you get to the dark triad. So when there is narcissism, psychopathy, and control freak, okay, there's an element of sadism in there, and they enjoy inflicting pain because it's power. It's power and it's control, and it makes them feel immensely powerful. It does. And they enjoy it and they get off on it because it's kind of like, look what I did. Look how I made you feel. Look what I made you cry. I made you hurt. I made you whatever. And so it gives them that very immature sense of power. Any idiot can make somebody hurt, but narcissists don't understand that. So to them, remember, you're also dealing with somebody who is acting on the emotional level of between an 18-month-old and a 2-year-old. Not very mature. So they inflict pain because it makes them feel powerful and they enjoy it. So there's that element of sadism, like I said. So the other thing too is everything's a competition with the narcissist. Literally everything. Nobody can have something that they don't have. So because their targets of abuse are empathic, feeling, loving, kind, experience joy, experience grief, experience all the emotions, it angers them to the core. How dare they? How dare they have something that I don't have? So to them, it literally is a competition. I win, everybody else loses. So they want to take your joy. They are the thieves of joy. They are. They are the thieves of joy. They do not want anybody to be happy. They do not want anybody to be joyful or anything else. You would think that a narcissist would just want everybody to just, praise them all the time and get along. No, that's not their goal. Their ultimate goal, if they are a dark triad, is to kill you. Emotionally, physically, mentally, ecumenically, whatever. Okay? They want you dead. And they want you emotionally dead. They want you as emotionally dead inside as they are. Thank God that won't happen. So, because there is a part of us that is like, this is wrong. This doesn't feel right. I don't want to be doing this. I need to get out, So they do things to take people's joy because they can't feel it. It makes them angry because it reminds them that they're different and they don't like that, and not in a good way. Different and not in a good way. So that's also the reason why they go, well, you do this too. That kind of thing. Because they're trying to normalize their own dysfunction is what they're doing. They will never sit down and be like, oh, I don't feel joy. Oh, I don't feel happy. Oh, I don't feel, whatever this is. They'll never admit that ever. Because to them, that's a, I'm not perfect. And they have to be perfect. Oh my God. So they enjoy pissing on people's campfires. It makes them feel powerful. It's like a 2-year-old. It's like how do I best explain this? It's like if you ever watch kids play, out on the playground or in a preschool or whatever, some little kid will have spent all this time building these blocks up, and some little a-hole will come along and gleefully knock it over. That's what narcissists do. They are literally 2-year-olds. Seriously, 18 months to 2 years old. That's what they do. They enjoy destroying because it makes them feel powerful. Look what I can do. Look what I can do. Not understanding that, any idiot can make somebody miserable. It takes talent to make people happy. So, it's just, that's what they do. Okay. And it's because they're so immature. The other thing that they do too is they literally, it annoys them when their spouse or their coworker or their family member or whatever enjoys being with people, does charity work, helps other people, that kind of thing. They will literally look at them and go, well, what do you get out of it? What? I'm not doing it to get anything out of it. I'm doing it to help other people. Thank you. They literally do that because they can't, they're just like, well, what's in it for me? What's in it for you? What do you get out of it? How is this helping? They don't get it. They don't get it. They don't get normal human kindness. They don't get wanting to help. Like, seriously, not codependent wanting to help, but like wanting to help, or, donating to charity, or donating your time, or they don't get it. They don't get what's in it for you? Because if they donate, guarantee you, if they donate, they will tell the world what they're doing. They will. They'll be like, oh, look what I'm doing. I've just donated these millions of dollars to this cause. Tell me how fabulous I am. Real donations happen without that. It's like you don't need to announce. A lion does not need to announce that it's a lion. So, but narcissists feel the need to announce how fabulous they are all the time. And everything they do has an agenda. It does. It's to feed the ego because there's no there, and it is 100% all ego. So that is why they do the horrible things that they do. They don't care. Yes, everyone does deserve to be happy, but narcissists will never be happy. You can't make them happy. There's no there to be happy with. It's all ego, and ego is all dark, basically. So it's like you can't love them into sanity. You can't show them, let's do a contrast and compare. Let me show you how great this could be. Nope, they don't get it. They don't get it because they don't feel it. And because they don't feel it, it makes them angry. And because they're angry and they don't feel it, they want you dead emotionally or physically because they can't compete. They can't win. So that is why they do what they do when they harm, hurt, put down, can't step into somebody else's shoes, won't step into somebody else's shoes. Everything's about the ego. What's in it for me? What do I get out of this? And because you're doing it because you enjoy it and it makes you feel good, they want to destroy it. So, anything, they destroy happiness as well, because they can't feel it. So they'll piss on everybody's campfire. It's like that little kid coming through the playground, knocking over the blocks. So, hope that answered the question. All right, this week on We Need to Talk with Chris Godinez, I'm going to be talking about death, dying, wills, inheritance, etc. I think that's a good thing to revisit, because narcissists don't deal with that well at all. And then they make it miserable for everybody else. So we're going to talk about that. The week after that, I'm going to talk about perfectionism. We need to start hitting on some of those fleas. So, all right, guys, I will talk to you on Sunday. I'm probably going to do another little short video. So you guys have a great week. Drink plenty of water, use sunscreen, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.